evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today, we are watching Alex Weiner pilot Blue Eyes White Dragon against Hunter E, who is piloting Mermails. Now, if you guys do remember, Alex Weiner was playing Mermails in the last video, and if you guys would like to see him play Mermails, and I believe he got scraped anyways, the link is down below in the description, as well as right here on the video. Go ahead and click on it. I'll take you right there. But before we even get into all of that, Hunter is going to be starting off by playing Mermail, special summoning Abyss Teus and searching Abyss Gun, setting a back row and passing. Alex Weiner is going to counter activating Dragon's Shrine. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, because Ravine's the field spell. Sending the Blue Eyes White Dragon to send a stone. Now, anytime you're sending that White Stone of Legend, you're probably going to follow it up with a trade-in because you needed that monster to your hand, which Alex Weiner does, discarding the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then we see a card of consonants, which is going to get him additional cards back to another trade-in. I'm saying anytime you activate the effects to draw cards more than twice in a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, you're probably going to draw almost exactly what you need, which Weiner does with the return of the Dragon Lords to special summon his Dragon Spirit of White. That monster, when normal summoned or special summoned, allows him to banish a spell or trap card on the field. I really like that card's effect, as it forces your opponent to use their trap cards if they can, and then allowing you to make other plays. He's going to normal summon White Stone of Ancients, and then synchro summon into a Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Also, inflicting that much damage on Hunter puts him at sort of a disadvantage, mainly because the lower life points in Mermails you get, the more often than not you're going to lose the game. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because Mermails don't really have a defensive strategy to prepare themselves. That and the monsters tend to be a lot stronger in the Blue Eyes deck against the Mermail deck. Fortunately for Hunter, he's going to be able to get over the Azure Eyes that was special summoned off a Dragon Spirit to White's effect with the Kaiju Gamma Seal. After that, the normal summon Prince is going to send Dragoons to the graveyard. Dragoons is going to add Mermail Abyss Megalo, while Prince is going to add Poseidon. Now, before we can talk about the rest of the plays he's going to make, I really want to put some emphasis on Poseidon. That card is awesome. It has so much synergy with Mermail Abyss Megalo and Landscape Prince, mainly because you can tribute off the Prince and then gain the effect of attacking twice, as well as Prince effect triggers to special summon a Lantian monster from your graveyard. Well, guess what just so happens to be a Lantian? Poseidon, a 2700 beater that allows you to do a lot of crazy things while it's in the graveyard. It's a really good card, and the fact that it's a Sea Serpent special summoned off a Prince gives it a bit of an edge. Megalo, now equipped with Mermail Abyss Scale Mizushi, gives it 3200 attack, able enough to attack over both Blue Eyes White Dragons. Fortunately for Alex, he has 2 returns of the Dragon Lords in the graveyard, preventing his monsters to be destroyed by battle. Main phase 2, Hunter looks into his extra deck, and I think he's going to make Giles, and Giles is a really good card. It prevents Weiner from attacking with his Blue Eyes White Dragons, because as long as Giles has material, monsters that are level 5 and higher cannot declare an attack. And actually, I think that's exactly what he's going to do if he's not going to go into a Big Eye, which actually isn't a bad choice as well. He's going to use the number 107 Big Eye to snatch Blue Eyes White Dragon from his opponent's side of the field, and then Mizushi is a really good card because it prevents monster effects or from spell effects from being activated one time. It's actually going to negate them. Weiner's going to counter by summoning his Maiden and then activating the effect of Maiden to target Sage, and now he's going to get to work. The Dragon Spirit of White is going to banish the face down cards set by Hunter, and then Blue Eyes White Dragon is also going to be special summoned, giving him a flurry of monsters. Next, he's going to Exceed summon into Tachyon Dragon. Tachyon Dragon, a Full Armor Dragon, activate the effect of Full Armor Dragon to destroy the Megalo, which was the strongest monster on the field, and then he's going to follow up with Dark Matter Dragon, and Dark Matter Dragon is a blowout. I think the biggest mistake by Weiner is that he should have attacked with the Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon, destroying both the Big Eye and the Blue Eyes, and then attack for game. But instead, he doesn't activate Dark Matter's effect. He's just going to attack over with both of his monsters and pass his turn, giving Hunter an ample opportunity to surmount a comeback. Hunter's going to draw, and this board doesn't really look that hard to get over, but then at the same time, you have to remember when Mermails play, if they drain a significant amount of resources, they're probably not going to come back. I think the best move might have been just to have made the Giles, and Hunter's probably going to pay for it. Instant Fusion is being activated right into a Norden into the Dragoons, and then here's where the comeback might happen. There's plenty of cards that Hunter can make right now. He can make Spider Shark, He can make Dweller if he has multiple cards in his hand, or if he does play it, he can make number 101, which he does make, detaching 2 materials to steal the dark matter. Now, Dragoons is going to activate, and we already know that's going to search him the Atlantean Prince. Now, what he does with this Atlantean Prince could mean a win or a loss. Summoning the Prince and activating its effect to send infantry to the graveyard would make some significant damage. Weiner would lose his Blue Eyes, and ultimately he would have lost his field, and we're not 100% sure if he would have been able to surmount or come back on top of Hunter's comeback. But it's all up to Hunter. It really depends on what he's going to do. We see the Atlantean infantry, but it looks like it's going to his hand. That is so sad. Ultimately, if he has another card in the hand, I guess it's not sad, but at the same time, it just probably would have been better to send the infantry to the graveyard and then get rid of the Blue Eyes threat. He doesn't seem to have it, and we're going to go into game 3. It's kind of sad to see how that game ended, but moving on to the next game, Hunter is going to force Alex to go first, and that is huge for Mermails. The reason why I say this is because Mermails always want to go second. Not only do you get the opportunity to draw your 6th card, which is probably needed to get your combos going, but more often than not, you can OTK your opponent and have the game set immediately, just like what we saw in the earlier game. Alex is going to start off by using his Sage to target his Whitestone Legend, passing his turn with 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field. Hunter is going to go ahead and activate Upstart Goblin, giving Alex 9,000 life points, and does he have the OTK? This game could be over before it started with the Dark Hole being activated. He's going to normal summon the Prince, and this could already be over before it started, depending on what he has in his hand. With that, he's going to pitch the Dragoons, add the Poseidra, add the Megalo, and this is not looking good. He's going to use Megalo's effect to discard the Poseidra and another card. Megalo's effect is going to add the Misuzuchi, and now, like I said, it's not looking good at all. He's going to tribute the Prince to special summon the Poseidra. Once again, a 2700 beater, and now Megalo can attack twice, and then the instant fusion. Oh my god. This game is over. Sorry, not even a chance for Alex to surmount any type of comeback, as that game went really fast. On to the last game. Alex is going to force Hunter to go first this time around because of what we just seen. Games can end that fast. Let's say if Hunter actually drew some combos, and anytime you drew 1-for-1, if he would have won second, Hunter probably would have won outright just by drawing that 1-for-1. 1-for-1 is going to special summon the Prince, and now the Prince is going to do some more shenanigans, sending cards to the graveyard and then adding cards. He's going to add the Infantry and the Diva, which means he sent Atlantean Dragoons to the graveyard. Wait. Nope, he's not thinking about it. That's interesting. He's going to normal summon the Infantry to normal summon the Diva. And this does look like an OTK ready hand had he won second. Diva's effect is going to special summon maybe the Marksman to the field? No, he's going to special summon a second Infantry, which is interesting by count. I wonder what exactly he's going to make. He is going to look at his hand, go through his extra deck. Maybe he's contemplating on his options. I'm not 100% sure what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to make a Trish. But then again, he could have made his life easier had he just, I don't know, passed turn. It's not like Blue Eyes could OTK you. Or could they? Hunter is still deciding what he should make. He's going to make Tatsunako from what it looks like it. And then he's going to use the Tatsunako and the 2 infantries. Does he have the 3rd one in his hand? No! All 3 infantries plus the Tatsunaku to make Trishula. Now, granted, Trishula probably isn't that advantageous right now, mainly because it only banishes a card from your opponent's side of the from your opponent's hand. And to use all of those resources to special summon a 2700 attack monster against a deck that normally plays 3000 attack monsters doesn't seem all that impressive right now. Weiner is going to Dragon Shrine his Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then he's going to special summon Alternative Dragon by revealing the Blue Eyes White Dragon he added to his hand from Whitestone. This is interesting, as he's definitely contemplating on what he should do next. Maybe just attacking over the Trish would be just enough. He's going to activate Terraforming, and things can get very nasty. Depending on what that Terraforming adds, it's going to add Ravine. Ravine's effect is going to be activated, discarding Whitestone of the Ancients to add Korseka. Okay, I'm starting to see exactly what he can do. Maybe he's going to activate Alternative Effect. Oh no, Raigeki! That's kind of interesting why he would do that. He's going to attack with the Korseka and the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, bringing Hunter down to 4,200 life points. I'm not really agreeing with that. He could have activated the Alternative Effect, destroyed the Trishula, synchro summoned into the Dragon Spirit of White and attacked for 2,500, as well as kept the Raigeki for when Hunter made a big board. But maybe he's not too scared of what Hunter has, seeing that he did get rid of all 3 infantry. On the end phase, Blue Eyes White Dragon is going to be special summoned. Back to Hunter. Let's see if he can make some type of comeback, because this is not looking nice. He's going to activate TS's effect to special summon itself. There's no response for Weiner. No Maxis or effect veilers have been activated through this match. Can Weiner get a break? I mean, it seems like Hunter just might be losing this match. With that, he's going to add Lind, and he's probably going to set the Lind for defense. Keep in mind, the Dragon Spirit probably is going to morph into an Azure Eyes, special summoning a Blue Eyes from his graveyard, giving Alex a total of 3 monsters. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So now he's staring down at 3 monsters. Fortunately, Lind will be able to block one of the attacks off if he switches the Azure Eyes to attack. If he doesn't switch the Azure Eyes to attack, Hunter will be left with 1 monster on the side of the field and possibly could make some huge, interesting plays. He's going to activate Ravine to send Arcbrave and Dragoonity Arma Leviathan to the graveyard. It took me a second to actually realize what the monster's name was. And now I believe, is he going to summon monsters? No, he's going to enter battle. And now he's going to attack with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or not. He's just going to touch the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Sometimes you can't predict what these guys do. He's going to attack with the Azure Eyes to the Mermail Abyss Lind. Lind can probably summon Pike, but it can't discard an infantry to destroy a monster on the side of the field. So, or even the Ravine at the very worst. So I'm not sure what Pike would do. He is going to special summon, going through his options, another Tias. That's probably just a monster just to defend with. Alex Weiner is going to attack over both of those monsters and eventually make Dark Matter, forcing Hunter to banish 3 cards. Hunter's just going to banish 3 Maxis. I remember that perfectly. I mean, it's not like Maxis are going to do anything. And with that, Alex is going to send some more dragons from his deck to his graveyard. Looks like the Arma Leviathan Arcbrave lock is going to come out instead of the Light and Darkness. The reason why I say that is because Hunter can always destroy the Light and Darkness dragon, and then Weiner would lose too much board presence. Seems like Alex really doesn't care, and he's really banking on Hunter not having a way to get infantry back, as he's going to go into the Arma Leviathan Light and Darkness dragon lock. Hunter has the salvage. Oh my, this is a problem. This is a huge problem, as he's going to add the Diva and the infantry to his hand. What is he going to do next? If he has the right play, if he has the play that I'm thinking of, this could mean a huge momentum swift in the favor of Hunter. If he normal summons the infantry effect to normal summon the Diva to special summon a Sea Serpent, he can activate Poseidra's effect in graveyard to special summon itself. Furthermore, he can probably overturn Alex's board. And that's exactly what he's going to do. After he normal summons the infantry into Diva to special summon the Prince, Prince is going to activate his effect. I'm pretty sure it's going to send the Dragoons from the decks to the graveyard. And then that's going to search even more stuff to Hunter's side of the board. But most importantly, he has 3 monsters to activate Poseidra's graveyard effect, which, like I said before, Poseidra is an awesome monster. You guys really should consider playing Poseidra inside of your Mermail deck, just because of the plays he allows you to gain, just for playing Mermails, I guess. He did send the Dragoons. It's going to add him the Megalo and the Marksman to his hand. He's going to send all 3 for the Poseidra play, and now he's going to resolve his chains backwards. Poseidra's going to bounce all spell and trap cards from the respective fields to the hand, and then on top of that, all of his monsters are going to lose 300 attack for each spell and trap card bounce. The infantry's effect is going to destroy the Dark Matter. So now, and then the Nephthys effect is probably going to special summon a monster from his graveyard. The strongest monster will be Dragoons, which he is. And that was good enough to break Alex's board. Oh my god, that was amazing. Attacking over Alex brings him down to 7,100 life points, and now Hunter is looking at a really good game right now. Alex could top deck some really good stuff, and then the game could be over, but let's see. He's going to terraforming maybe into Dragon's Ravine again. And then he's going to activate Ravine. I wonder what he's going to play, or what he's going to use to get out of this situation with Ravine. Both monsters are pretty strong. If he can clear his board, I'm not sure if Hunter does have a comeback game. But he's going to activate Whitestone at the Blue Eyes, special summon Blue Eyes alternative. Maybe he plays another Dragoonity Corsica, because that would be nice right now. He's looking through his graveyard options. It's very interesting. And he's just going to attack into the Atlantean Dragoons. I mean, had he held that Regeki, he probably would be looking at a better board or some type of better presence right now. Hunter is going to go through his graveyard. He rips the Instant Fusion, and this game is over, fellas. Instant Fusion seals the game for Hunter. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. If you guys would like to buy the cheapest cards online from your favorite Yu-Gi tuber, you can click on the link in the right. That is going to take you to my binder update. Furthermore, if you guys want to watch more real-life games, click on the left. Hope you guys liked, comment, subscribe, but most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed.